Micky, a massive game for Tottenham to look forward to and such a huge prize at the end.
Yeah, massive game for the club, for the fans, for us. I would say we're one game away from a trophy.
And how big is it to, or how easy is it to play the match rather than the whole sort of situation? Because getting to finals, you've done so well to get there, but now you've got to obviously do the biggest thing and win it.
Of course, we played unbelievable games to reach the final. We did really well to reach the final. But what you say, yeah, it's one game away from the trophy, and you also want to win the trophy at the end, because I would say you had an unbelievable. Imagine you have an unbelievable, but you lose the final. No one is going to talk about how you reach the final. So yeah, of course we want to win it, and it's going to be difficult, but we're going to do everything for it.
Can you do it?
Yeah, we can do it.
How do you imagine the next week's going to pan out? How different will it feel, like, you know, the build-up to this game?
I think the build-up will quite be the same, to be honest, but of course the feeling is different because it's a final. So yeah, the feeling towards it will be difficult, but I think everything else will be the same.
And the fact that you've played United 3 times this season, you've actually beaten them 3 times. Does that, how much of an advantage is that, or does that not count on the day?
I wouldn't say it's an advantage because it's games in the past. So this is a game and it's a final, and I know in a final everything can happen. So yeah, what you say, we won 3 times against them. So hopefully we can do the same thing for the final.
Micky, can you give us an insight with regards to the togetherness in the camp? There's been a big narrative regarding the manager and the manager's future, but particularly in the last 2 games in the Europa League, you've celebrated together on the pitch and obviously in the changing rooms, and there seems to be that big connection between yourselves and the manager.
It's just the gaffer made sure that we stayed all together every time, and it has been a tough season for us. Everybody was doubting us, and now we proved them wrong that we reached the final, and the gaffer kept believing in us every time over and over again, and he made sure we stayed together. So you can see that even off the pitch and on the pitch that we are a really tight group, and we want to make sure that we can bring this trophy home.
What is it about, what's Ange been saying to you guys through the season to keep the spirits up? We saw a bit of it in the dressing room after the match on Thursday, didn't we?
It just has been a tough season. So if you lose a game, everybody is a bit down, and he just made sure. Of course, he said every time what we did wrong, and he was every time when we played bad, he was the one that told us, yeah, guys, you played really bad yesterday. But he kept also pushing us every time because he knows what we can do together, and he kept us believing, and he just hold us together. And I think that has been really important.
Is he the right man to kind of end this mini trophy drought at Tottenham, get you over the line?
Yeah, he can be the man that brings us the first trophy, the trophy in many years. Yeah.
If you do it, obviously, that will be an incredible achievement for this season. But what will it mean for this football club, for next season and the season after? The fact that they can deliver a trophy.
Spurs, of course, is a massive club, and we haven't won a trophy for a long time. So if we can change that, that will be something unbelievable for the fans and for the club also. And you will play Champions League next year. You will play in the European tournament next year. So it's a big achievement from the team, and it's also a big thing for the club, I would say.